Hey, how you doing, brew tubers? All right, so here's another homebrew I'm going to review, or I'm going to say review. I'm going to enjoy because I know it's going to be good. From Tyler, Everty Homebrewing, and this one here is called the Scotty Sour Series. I remember. I want to say, Tyler, you just recently started doing sours. I think I saw one of your videos where you tried your first sour and one didn't turn out and you did another one. I'm assuming, I think that was a sour beer style. I could be wrong, so correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But this here is the Florida Georgia Lies. It's a kettle sour with peach and mango, so it should be very, very tasty. And it was brewed on January 22nd this year. And he's got an estimated 4.3% ABV, which is cool because it means I can enjoy this one and then have another beer tonight if I want to. So just looking at it in the bottle, it looks like it's got a slight haze to it. I haven't poured it out yet. Maybe that's chill haze in the bottle. I don't know. But all right, well, let's crack this thing open and get into it. This is the second review I've done for Tyler. Yeah, the first one I did was Smurf Juice, so this is the second one. He gave me plenty, so I have several other beers to enjoy. Let me show you the artwork of the bottle first. Is that nice? Yeah. You know, it was Tyler's bottle caps that made me want to go and get custom-made caps, so mine still aren't as cool as his. All right, sorry, I'm pouring this off camera. So, as you expect in a kettle soured beer, there's not a whole lot of head. Well, there's more than I thought actually. There's plenty of carbonation. It's got about a half a finger head. Yeah, about half a finger head. And you can see the color. It's hazy. It looks almost like a New England. I just brewed a New England IPA, so it looks kind of like that actually. It looks just like a New England IPA, except for the head is thin, which is what you get in a kettle sour. So other than that, not much else on the appearance. It's a I don't know, kind of a deep straw color, hazy, with a thin but persistent head on the top. So I know that it's carved pretty well because I saw the bubbles stream up when I poured it. Did not get a hiss out of the bottle. At least I don't know. You saw it on video. I wasn't paying attention, I guess. Let's go ahead and get an aroma. I get the peach and the mango on the nose, but I don't have any hint of the tartness. I mean, you really can't smell the tart beers when you get them. You know, I'm just a recent consumer of sour beers. I've only had like one or two, or maybe 3 or 4 now. And yeah, you're always surprised with how tart they are because you can never really get it in the aroma. Or at least I can't. But yeah, I definitely get the peach more than anything. And I get a slight mango too. God, it smells great. It smells lovely, Tyler. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, like I said, fill in the story. I think you just started recently brewing sours, and I thought you did, or maybe it was a 644 or a Brett beer or something. I can't remember. Tyler does a lot of stuff. He's always like a hub. He's doing the collaboration beer. He did a collaboration beer with me, which we should be seeing the reviews of that soon. He sponsored the collaboration kind of challenge that we got going on right now with 8 different teams. He's a busy man, and he's doing a lot of brewing. If you check out his channel, I'll put a link in the bottom. If you're not a sub to Tyler's channel, which I'd be surprised if you're a sub to my channel because you probably found me through his and other people's. But he's kind of I would say a giant in our community. And really, really nice guy too. So if you haven't become part of his channel, definitely sub to him. He got a really sweet setup too. So anyway, hey, cheers to Tyler. Thanks again for the homebrews. Wow. You know, I'm finding the key to these sours is you smell them right before you taste them. You know, you get a little whiff. And it kind of like completes I mean, because the tartness is is gonna, well, I guess you can screw up the tartness if you don't do it right, but the tartness is gonna kind of taste the same in most of these beers. But I think the real trick is the mouthfeel, like how much you have it carbonated, how thin or thick the beer is, and also how well it blends with the aroma. What kind of aroma do you have? And this one has an awesome aroma on it. So when you mix that all together, it's a really, really refreshing beer. This is, I mean, these beers, I'm beginning to see why they're kind of gaining in popularity, because especially this time of year, because you just imagine, you know, when it starts to get, it's not hot yet, it's like cold the last couple of days. So I should have tried to drink this weekend, but or next weekend. But you can imagine when you get a warm day. I mean, especially like I would say like playing golf, this would be dangerous because you could pound some. This is extremely crushable, quaffable, however you want to say. But the aroma on this thing, I think, is what stands out on this beer. It is tremendous, just like the thing says, the label. It's peach and mango. Wow. I don't know what you did. I have to go back and look at some of your videos, how much of it you put in, but it must have been a lot, because yeah, it just kind of smacks you on the nose. And I think the key to these two is to, well, I don't know anything about the sour technique. From what I understand, you put the wort, you know, you collect the wort in your boil kettle, and then you use some kind of like a probiotic or something to leave it overnight in your boil kettle, and then you make sure it doesn't get infected, and you come back, and then it lowers the pH down to where you so low that you get the, I don't know if it's like 3 or something like that, where you get the sour taste before you then go and boil it. And then I think boiling it kills off any of the, yeah, I guess you don't have to worry about it being infected because you're going to boil it anyway. And I think you can do no boil kettle sour beers or Berliner Weiss, or I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about it. I see some of you guys in your videos and you're talking about it. Something I'm definitely going to have to, you know, ease myself into as I become more and more a fan of these things. But yeah, these are definitely summer beers. It's hard to think of a beer, you know, really that's more fit for hot summertime weather than a kettle sour, to be honest, because it's a ton of flavor. They do really well in competitions because they just, especially we did the SJ Pour, and it was a session category. The kettle sours and the sours in general did really, really well, just because you can pack so much flavor into one of these things, regardless of the ABV. Like this one's, you know, 4.3%, but you can get so much flavor into it. It's incredible. So anyway, good job, Tyler. I'm going to sit and enjoy the rest of this, and hopefully there's a baseball game on, and I actually had to turn the heat on. It's kind of cold. My daughter's soccer game, we just got back from a soccer game. She's 5-0 this season. Things are looking up. Go Patriots. Anyway, thanks again for the beer, Tyler. Cheers. And like I said, guys, go check out Tyler. Go check out his channel if you're not subscribed. He's doing some really cool things over in his home brewery. Take care.